Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TJ, and we are back for another Dcuo video. And today I want to give you guys a first look at the stats revamp. This is the first time that I have actually had a chance to log in and check everything out. One thing is I don't know why my combat rating went down, but so let's look here. Okay, so the first thing that I've noticed right off the bat is if you go to your stats, look at all the different stats you have. Look at all this, and now look at, you have a weaponization rating, you have a critical weapon attack damage, critical weapon attack chance, all of this stuff. Oh, and if you will notice as well, when you first log on, you get all of your stats points, or say all of your skill points are reset. And they've also streamlined a lot of this. So if you go into your weapons trees here and you look, there's no more like, you know what I mean? There's not like 8 million different things. It's just basically the weapon attacks and your weapon masteries. So if you want to go with straight just weapon attacks, that would obviously be good. So like I said, in each one of these things, as you see here, weapon masteries and just the normal, weapon attacks. Another thing that I noticed too, and I believe I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but they did say that everyone gets an extra 8 skill points. So I don't know what that is all about, but we'll take it. So then you have your movement tree here, which this doesn't really look all that different, honestly. So now you go into iconic powers. Now obviously the big thing that you'll notice here is there's like, your critical attack chance, your weapons expert, your tactical genius, your the extra, so your role specific iconic powers are gone essentially from the iconic powers. So these are just basically all of the stuff that you would get if you just wanted some kind of weird iconic power. Nothing really doing there, but the stats point is what's cool, because look at here. So you have your focus. You can only choose one focus. Weapons expert. Choose weapons expert if you prefer assailing your enemy with weapons. Recommended for damage weapons. Weapon attacks restore a percentage of your power, plus 10% total weapon damage, minus 25% power regeneration. Alright. Choose hybrid if you prefer a mix of weapon and superpowers. So recommended for damage, both types, controller, healer, tank. Cool. Weapon attacks restore a percentage of your power, plus 10% might. Whoops. Plus 10% might. See, can I go? Let's see, 10% might, 5% dominance, 5% restoration, and vitalization. And then, as you see here, choose superpowered if you prefer attacking with your superpowers. Recommended for damage, 10% might, 10% plus 10% power, plus 25% regeneration. So now, if you go down here, so for example, this character is sorcery. So really what we're going to be doing is a hybrid. So I'm going to pick the hybrid. So now what's nice is if you see here, look at this. Okay, so the first tier opens up, requires level 15, requires level 20, requires level 30. Cool. Okay, so, and it tells you what it's recommended for. So obviously you want your critical attack chance, you want your, for damage, if you're obviously for healer, that would be your critical healing chance, critical power chance, critical attack damage, that's what you want there, precision, might and power. Very, very cool. Okay, so, let's see what this, the precision at 5, oh crap. Oh crap, hold on. So this is going to take a little bit of getting used to, that's for sure. So let's see, critical attack chance, next level, plus, so you get plus 1% critical attack chance for each point. Let's see, it requires points and stat points 11. So then your critical attack damage will go up by 2% each time. So you'll gain 100 precision for, and plus weaponization, plus, okay. And then here, let's see, for might and power, you gain 300 power, 80 might, 160 weaponization rating. Also, you will notice, obviously, that you need to go into your weapons tree here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, because I will still be using the weapon mastery. So what I need to do is, let's see, requires brawling mastery, requires martial arts mastery, requires Shuriken Storm. Okay, so I need, let's see, brawling, let's see, brawling mastery. Okay, so I need this. Okay, so what I need requires, okay, 8 points. So you need to do this. So this is kind of like doing the whole weapons or weapon mastery thing. So then you do this. Okay, so then I need martial arts mastery. So then I'll go down here. Let's see, did these still give you... Okay, so here's something interesting too, is remember how in the old skill point trees, when you got down to, as you added the weapon attacks, you got to innate bonuses? They don't do that anymore. So, like, as you went down the tree, it would be like, okay, plus 5 to precision, plus 10 to might, you know, that kind of thing. So they don't do that anymore. Okay, so I need 8 points in here as well. So this is kind of interesting. This will take a little getting used to, but it's good. I like it. So far, so good. Okay, brawling. Let's see. So now we will go back and use this. So we can use our thing there. Aha, so now we have the 178. And there we go. Okay, so now let's look at our stat points here. So I have 121 points left. So obviously I'm going to be focusing this character on DPS. Now obviously this is where having more skill points will come in handy, because obviously if you want to be a DPS and a healer, a DPS and a tank, you can kind of divvy up your points, divide your points up as you see fit. So obviously what I want to do here is we want to go, so I have, okay, so guessing what I want to do is this. Just go through, get that. Okay, so now everything's open. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to divide the rest up. Or what I should do probably is do this. So maybe what I will do is critical attack chance obviously is as good as it'll go. So what I'll do is I will max this out, because obviously you want critical attack chance and critical attack damage. There's nothing that has changed regarding that. So we'll do this. Now what I'll do, I have 61 points left, so what I'll do is I'll differentiate and split them up. So I'll put 30 points in here in the precision, just to make it even, because obviously if we're going to be using a hybrid, if we're going to be using weapon attacks and the powers, we will want an even mass, we'll want like an even keel of both precision and might. Okay, so now we will put the rest in might and power. Actually, I might put that last point in there. So this is interesting. Definitely will take a little bit getting used to. Like I said, we will definitely go ahead and play with a lot of the loadouts, the powers, and we will make videos for new loadouts. One thing that I wanted to mention too, I can't remember if I mentioned this in the other videos, is you have access to all of the powers. Now as you see here, they all they have different levels at which they unlock, but you don't have to spend power points anymore. So essentially, like if you, okay, so when you reach to level 1, you'll get Vengeance. When you reach level 3, you'll get Soulstorm. When you reach level 5, you get Offering and Summon Guardian, Rejuvenate, so on and so forth. So you don't have to spend power points anymore, which is really cool. And by the time you hit level 30, you will have access to all the power. So really, you can go pretty crazy with trying out new loadouts, because obviously you have all the supercharges, you have you have everything here. So you can really get crazy with some of these loadouts here, which is kind of fun, kind of cool. We may play around with this a lot. Like I said, we're going to be making all kinds of new loadout videos, obviously, because we have a lot of stuff to cover now that the stats revamp is here. Another thing, let's check the stats here again. So toughness went way up, weaponization rating went up, as you see there. Weapon DPS 1983. Okay, so we have critical attack chance at and damage, or no wait, let's see, critical ability attack damage is at 105%. Critical attack chance is at 25%. Okay, so I wonder if there's a way that you can, I'm sure you actually can do it in the, okay, so that's about right where I want it to be. So, yeah, that's about it. And I'm assuming if you go to the Watchtower or the Hall of Doom, you can probably respec or reset your stats points to go a different route if you want. But so far, this is looking pretty good, pretty streamlined. I like the fact that you do get an extra 8 skill points, which is nice. Now, I have heard that they did nerf Crystal as far as the Earth DPS. Now, I don't know if they did that with Fury here, but we will have to see. But for right now, that is going to conclude this video. So like I said, I just wanted to make this a first look. You guys were basically with me as I took my first glances at the stats revamp and obviously doing my skill points. So take what we covered here and do your best. Obviously we're going to need some more skill points, but do your best, play with it. Like I said, take the opportunity of having every single power available, play around with it like I am. Definitely will have more videos coming up soon, especially the loadout videos, and we'll talk about where you should spec your skill points depending on what role you want to have as well. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, we'll see you soon.